Many people often fantasize about traveling back in time to give oneself some life-changing advice because they believe that hindsight is 20/20ths. Even though we are unable to go back in time and change a few things, we can learn a lot from those who have made mistakes in the past and come up with better solutions going forward. When you're in your 20s, optimism and uncertainty coexist, and navigating those waters frequently entails making a series of errors. Making mistakes is crucial for learning and development, but it's not strictly required. You can evade. Here are 6 things many people wish they'd known in their 20s. Number 1. Growing out of partnerships is common. If you felt like you were losing a lot of your pals when you were in your early to mid-20s, don't worry. It's completely normal for people to change their priorities and interests at this time, and yours might not coincide with those of your college and social acquaintances. Younger people have in common the experience of living in a gray area. As that gray begins to lighten, many choose to focus on a smaller group of close friends rather than trying to accommodate 50 sort of friends. Number 2. Allow yourself to make mistakes. Whether you like it or not, failure is an inevitable part of life. Even the wealthiest billionaires may list numerous ways in which they fell short, but the important thing is that they never gave up. Just like in school, you couldn't learn everything in a single sitting, and you almost certainly didn't get everything right the first time. But what counts most is what you learned. Give yourself permission to fail if your fear of trying something novel or drastically different is preventing you from moving forward. Hey, you might not though. And it's alright if you do too. Life is about experiences and holding back from potential opportunities due to fear of failing. Number 3. Pay attention to creating memories rather than purchasing things. Do you recall each holiday or birthday present you received as a youngster when you think back? Or do you recall experiences like trips with your family and friends, as well as attending concerts where you sang so loudly that you lost your voice? The latter is more likely. Most of the things we buy will eventually end up in the garbage. So instead of working as hard as you can to drive a luxury automobile or buy expensive clothes, change your focus to creating lasting memories. It's promised that, compared to a new pair of shoes that failed after a year, you will remember a trip you did with your closest friends much more vividly and with much greater affection. Number 4. Career changes can be made at any time. Many of us will find it bizarre that teenagers are expected to choose what they will study in college and accept that this is their current course of action. It's not too late to change your direction if you don't like what you're doing. Before deciding on what they want to do, some people change careers several times. Even after they find their ideal career, they might still decide to change it later on if they feel they have developed beyond it. Right now, you're meeting new people and determining your needs, wants, and objectives. This will go on for the remainder of your life as you make choices, suffer consequences, and develop more wisdom. The truth is that you can change your career at any time, even if you're in your 40s or 50s. We spend a lot of time attempting to please others and fulfilling expectations instead of acting in our own best interests. Number 5. Refrain from comparing yourself to others. Perhaps a man you met in college has already bought a house and got the ideal job, or perhaps a lady you know well seems to have more control over her life than you do. Why compare yourself to anyone when you are a totally different person with unique experiences? You'll lose out on your own special opportunity if you try to follow someone else's life path, because it will drive you. Even the most put-together person has troubles on a daily basis, and that person might even be jealous of you for what you've accomplished so far, despite the fact that you might not be able to tell from one Instagram picture. Number 6. Everyone believes they are exceptional. Rarely do exceptional things happen. Many of us have a strong desire to matter. But being extraordinary is more than just a trait. Being is commonplace. The things we do are what set us apart from other people. Extraordinary is usually a quality of doing. That Greta Thunberg is a teenage girl is ordinary and special in and of itself. That she single-handedly sparked a global climate revolution is extraordinary. That's it in today's video. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and keep coming for more videos like this.